Now from the 10,000 Lakes, we've got afternoon baseball from Target Field in Minneapolis. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Minnesota Twins. The Buccos are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Kyle Gibson, the right-hander out of Indiana, will be doing the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, not a very good start in his last one, Matt. Only 4 innings, so he did get a no decision. But he's a much better pitcher than that, and I know that they're expecting more than 4 innings. Hopefully a win, too, out of this guy in this one.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Christian Brummett, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Here it comes. And our first pitch of the afternoon is taken for ball 1, and we're underway in Minneapolis. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, you can't win when you're giving up that many runs. The pitcher was missing over the heart of the plate, not executing down and away, not brushing back anybody, making anyone feel uncomfortable. Guys were taking huge hacks off him. And to boot, the defense was on its heels.
High in the air out to center field. Puckett moves over. 1 out. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. What do you think they need to do to keep the winning streak a-rolling, D-Row?
Well, Matty, we know this is a pitcher's park. The numbers bear it out. Look for the managers to play a part in this one. Hopefully the guys listened in the hitters meeting. They're going to stay up the middle, big part of the yard. But when they get on, look for some wheels in motion, some execution, trying to manufacture some runs. I think that's how this lineup will play it out.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
That's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Wiggins, a 22-year-old. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Hey, I think if you ask this guy honestly how his season's gone so far, he'd tell you he's not happy with it. It's been kind of an average year for him, but he has time to get hot and make that salary push.
And he'll reach second now with 1 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2-base hits this year. And as you see there, they're currently tied for 3rd in that department. Up next for the Buccos, Tyler Wiggins. He went deep in the contest last night. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
D-Row, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw.
You know, D-Row, there's a school of thought that says, hey, never dive into first base, but that dive just bought himself a base hit.
Yeah, I didn't go to that school, Dan. I was known for diving into first base. I'll tell you what, they'll say all the right things like, oh, the ball beats you there, you get there faster if you run instead of dive. When you smell a knock, it's tough not to just want to dive at that bag like a chocolate donut.
Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Wiggins on second. Wiggins at first, 1 gone. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Line drive snagged on a short hop. The second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So a couple of hits here in the top half, but nothing comes of it. The Twins coming up No score. Gerald Christian is on the mound for game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Stepping up to the plate, Dan Souza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first is in time for the first out. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Well, Matt, this goes for both lineups. They know they're dealing with a tough test in a pitcher's park, but they can't let that bother them too bad, or they'll walk out of here a 3-4 game set 0 for 12, 0 for 15. They have to find a way to stay within themselves. Line drive approach. One will carry out of here if they get it.
And guys, as we take a look at the Pirates coming into this afternoon, fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out. You're playing against the best players in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feel.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
The next twin up, Kirby Puckett. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Hit hard to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
This pitcher's feeling the flow right now. 2 outs in the first inning. He's got really nice mechanics working right now. Blew that fastball right by him.
Before the 0-1, he'll check on first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And again a throw, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. 2 out with the man at first. Runners off for second. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Weak grounder back to the mound. And the stolen base winds up as a moot point as the inning is over. On to the second inning now from Minneapolis with no score. Striding into the box, Randy Wiggins, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. First offering on its way. Hit hard up the middle. Nunez is up with it. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Okay, here's how the Twins are lining up defensively. And guys, taking a look at this defense is going to have to be stout today. Starting pitcher with an ERA north of 5 usually spells some barrels being found by the opposition. So these guys better be on their toes in this one.
And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. No score here as we play inning number 2. That's wide. 2-0.
Boy, this is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like this. 2-0 count. We'll see right here if he lays one in there to give him a pitch to swing at.
3-0 now. Real fastballs in for a strike. There's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Set to get his day started, Edward Arnold, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball that just misses inside. Arnold is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down to first base line, definitely sets the tone for the team.
Now the 2-0 home. He's running in there. Now the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. So he's in safely following the stolen base, and running has been made a priority on this team here in the early going as we view the league leaderboard for team stolen bases. And you can see, in fact, that these guys currently lead the National League in that category, and in fact lead all of baseball as well. 3-1 to him now. Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Fouled off. Gifford, a runner at second with one away. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
To the plate now for Pittsburgh is the DH, Bart Wiggins. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. 3-run home run down the line in right. First home run of the campaign for him. And the lead for the Pirates is now 3-0.
You think it's easy to be a pitcher at this level? Well, when the number 8 hitter takes you deep, you know there's no such thing as an easy out.
In now, Curtis Wiggins. Drilled on the ground is short, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Into the box now, Christian Brummett. Pitch out, nothing doing. Ready with the 1-0 pitch.
That's ball 2.
And that one stayed too low apparently.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
Runner goes for second. Hard hit ball to second. Carew is there. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Up next for Pittsburgh, left fielder Christopher Wiggins.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Christopher Wiggins, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. He's set and the pitch. And that misses low and away. Ball 1. The 1-0. Hit the other way out toward right field. Carew has got it, and the side is retired. But the Pirates played 3 in the inning, all coming on this 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 3-0 Pittsburgh. Leading off the inning, Alex Perez. And they'll need him to get something going here. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Changeup in for a strike.
Love jumping out to an early 3-0 lead, but this game is far from over. A lot of innings left to be played. He's going to have to continue to execute out on that mound.
Hit down the line at first. Gifford scoops it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
Up next for Minnesota, Brian Valdez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Now this is foul tipped right into the catcher's glove as he holds on to preserve the strikeout, and there are 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Stepping in now, Frederick Rosenberg, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2.
This is why this guy is so effective. He's able to pound the zone, get ahead in the count, and now he has so many options to go to. I really couldn't tell you. It's a flip of the coin as to what he's going to throw right here.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
2 out, nobody on. And that one just missed outside.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Brummett is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. Still down 3-0. Beautiful day here in Minneapolis as we welcome you back to Target Field for the top of inning number 3. Riding in once again, Tyler Wiggins. He'll stand in to open things up here in the 3rd.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
1-0 the count. hit hard on the ground to second. Taken in by Carew. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Clemente, Silver Slugger recipient for National League outfielders a year ago. First pitch of the at-bat. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
Man, they already hit 1 home run, and I thought they had a second one right there. Not quite enough behind it, though, as it banged off the wall for a double. He's giving up a fair amount of solid contact right now.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 pitch, and he fouls this one off. Clemente leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Missed with a slider. Tries to get him to chase the curveball away, but it breaks outside. 2-2 now.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Too high, and that cost him ball 4.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Now to the plate, Scott Gifford. No official at bat for him, but he has scored a run in this one. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here it comes on 0-2. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Okay, so now is where I think you pull the string. Throw the El Cambio up there. Hasn't seen it yet, and I think he's set up for it right here.
Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Into the box, Edward Arnold fouled off. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the third. Strike 2. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. Rosenberg ranging back, and that's a home run into the top tank. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him. As they pile on, it's now 6-0.
Wow, another long ball in the early going of this one. The second one he's allowed in just 2 2/3 innings. Might want to warm up those showers. He might be heading that way real soon if he can't keep the ball in the yard.
How about it? Designated hitter.
In now, Barton Wiggins. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane of the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. 3 runs already home here. Started to go around, but he's able to check his swing for ball 3.
I love the ability to hold up right there, especially with count leverage. I know you want to get aggressive in the strike zone, but he was able to notice that that wasn't his pitch.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. The next 3-2. He loses him on ball 4.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
Ready for another chance? Curtis Wiggins. He singled his last time up. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line hard, but foul. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that two-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be a big part of the reason why he's getting knocked around.
And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And there he goes towards second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Well, some may say that's a questionable steal with such a big lead, but to me, it's still too early to worry about disrespecting the other team. I've seen leads like this disappear, so they're going to keep trying to pile on.
The 3-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. And the runner from second is in to score. And he will pull into second with an RBI double. Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, man, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Stepping in now, Christian Brummett, a little bouncer. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Spin and a throw back to second, just keeping him close. Wiggins at second with 2 down. Hard hit toward the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw home. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. We played 2.5. It's the Pirates 7 and the Twins nothing. Settling in now, Antonio Palmeiro. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
I got to believe this is an awesome time for this pitcher to get real aggressive in the strike zone. He's got a huge lead. He knows he can pound and try and polish up his mechanics down and away.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And foul. Way outside. 1-2. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? It will. Just to the right of the chalk. A fair ball. And the Twins have something brewing right away. It's a leadoff double.
He went with the slider, but the hitter wasn't fooled for a second. Gets the barrel of the bat through the zone and rips it down the line for a leadoff double.
Stepping up now, Eduardo Nunez. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A high fastball is in there. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
For me, check swings are right there next to bang bang plays at first as the most difficult calls for an ump to make. Taking a look at show motion, the batter doesn't appear to hold up enough, so I think the call was right.
Digging in to try it again, Dan Souza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. 1 out and a runner on second base. And that one stayed up a little high.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out.
Now batting, second baseman, Rod Carew.
Digging in, Rod Carew. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is line to left. And that's in there. Base hit. Palmeiro rounds the corner and is headed home. And he's safe at the plate. And they are now on the board, though still well behind.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Kirby, Puckett.
Into the box now, Kirby Puckett, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. Trying to keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. Comes set, and the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's back-to-back pitches taken for strikes. Puts himself in a bad spot. 0-2. Let's see if he can battle back in this AB.
Ready with the 0-2. Takes this the other way to right. Clemente is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 3 innings complete. Pirates lead it 7-1. Digging in once again, Christopher Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0. Line toward right center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Throw into second, and he's out trying to stretch it into a double, so a costly mistake here leading off the inning.
Well, he clearly thought he had a shot at 2 on the hit, but they did a nice job in the outfield of getting it in quick to cut him down.
Into the box, Tyler Wiggins. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Oh, 1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2.
Yeah, flip a coin right here. I don't know what you sit on. Fastball in, then a breaking ball down and away. Pick your spot and go with it.
And he'll try to get him to chase the fastball there, but he lays off. 1-2. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Good piece of hitting there, but you can't help wonder what might have been if the previous play didn't unfold like the way it did. If he doesn't get tagged out, he probably scores on that one pretty easily. Instead, it's just a 1-out double.
Now here comes the Twins manager on his way to the mound, and a change will be forthcoming. That'll be it for Kyle Gibson. So he'll exit here this afternoon to more than a handful of boos, I'm sure, after what can only be described as a terrible pitching performance. Kyle Hendricks answers the call from the pen here in the 4th, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from the starter. Standing in now, Roberto Clemente. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 6th home run on the season for him, as they've widened this lead to 8 now. So that was the 3rd home run for these guys today.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find this to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well, because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. 1-1, here it comes. 1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Well, it's obvious that earlier home run he gave up is still on his mind. He had him 3-2, but he didn't want to give him anything over the heart of the plate to hit, so we'll see if that walk comes back to hurt him.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Scott Gifford. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here comes the first pitch. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field.
He settles under it and makes the catch in the deepest confine of the ballpark.
Now batting, catcher, Edward Arnold.
Digging in and looking for more, Edward Arnold.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Puckett is there, and the inning is over. But the Pirates do get a couple here on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's the Pirates 9 and the Twins 1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jim Wolf. Looks like corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Behind 0-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Stepping in now, Alex Perez. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Nope, that's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Ground ball right side. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The right fielder, number 4, Brian Valdez.
Now in the box, Brian Valdez. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And that's in there for strike 1.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Behind 0-2 now. And the changeup is way low that time.
As a hitter, you got to be staunch in your game plan. You know he has a nasty changeup, and you got to fight to make sure it's in the zone. That's a great take right there.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Down go the Twins in order. They trail big. It's 9-1. Ready for another shot now, Bart Wiggins.
Designated hitter, Bart Wiggins.
First pitch coming, here it is. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Valdez on the move, 1 out. Twins are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound. Ready once again, Curtis Wiggins. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at bat with another big hit right here. Here comes the first pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Christian Brummett. And a ball 1-0. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A 2-0 count to the Bucs center fielder. Bases are empty here with two men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
And this is where he's especially dangerous, because if you walk him, he can steal a base on you. But if you lay a fastball in there, he can take you deep, too.
And it's fouled away. The 3-1 pitch. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
Right about now, the manager's questioning his decision to bring this guy in. If you can't trust a reliever to throw strikes, you can't trust him at all. We'll see if he comes to get him sooner than later.
In now, Christopher Wiggins, man at first after the 2-out walk. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Up around the face.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Pirates leave one, but they still hold a commanding 9-1 lead. Now at the plate, Frederick
Leading off
Rosenberg.
for the Twins, left fielder.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Behind 0-2 now.
He might not want to throw that one again. I know his timing was a little bit off at the dish, but he kept his hands back, just missed that one, fouled that one off really hard.
And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 once more. Here's a high pop-up. Christian is under it. One down.
Now batting, third baseman.
Digging in, Antonio Palmero. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Pulls the string on that one. One strike. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And the changeup is way low that time.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
Gifford is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Eduardo Nunez.
Striding in, Eduardo Nunez. First time up, he went down looking. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Swing and a liner. Brummett is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail big. It's 9-1. Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Wiggins. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a well-hit ball out to right center field. Around first, digging for 2. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
And this is just a cut fastball. He's trying to sneak in the back door. He's unable to get it done. Leaves it right over the heart of the plate. And that's just too easy for a guy like this. He's licking his chops as the ball arrives. And he drills it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Into the box, Roberto Clemente.
And he'll quickly send a line drive to center field.
That's in there. Base hit. And to score, the runner from second.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D-Roll. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup. And that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
Standing in now, Randy Wiggins. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A couple of walks for him thus far. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1.
That's a great job of keeping your hands back. You could tell he was totally fooled. His hip started leaking a little bit, but he was able to stay strong enough with his hands not to overcommit.
And he's back easily. Clemente aboard here at first with nobody out. The 1-2 is taken below the zone for a ball. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in standing. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. On to first, and they get them both.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
In now, Scott Gifford. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. A count of 1-1 to the Pirates' first baseman. 2 out, nobody on. The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Line towards center field. Puckett will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on a couple of hits. Top of the order due up in the home half of the 6th. Pirates on top 10-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Dan Souza. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game if this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes.
After watching that one go by and a ball being called, you could rest assured he knows he's not getting away with another one of those. I guarantee you he's going to be aggressive on this next pitch.
In for a strike. It's 1-1. Two and one now to the Twins leadoff man. Fastball right back to the mound, and he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, second baseman, Rod Carew.
Ready once again, Rod Carew. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. One run on 3 hits and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. Wiggins is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
34, Kirby Puckett.
Ready for another chance. Kirby Puckett. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. There's a fastball right over the inside corner. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We're through 6 full. Pittsburgh leads this one 10-1. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. Digging in to try it again, Edward Arnold. He'll start things out against Kyle Hendricks as we get the inning underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. Some movement now in the Minnesota bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. And this one's too far inside, ball 2. Line to the right side. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
This is the cat and mouse of baseball right here. Batter versus pitcher. You fight so hard as an offensive player to get count leverage. 1-0, 2-0, 3-1. Check out the batting averages in those counts, and then check out the batting averages in even and behind counts with 2 strikes. 2-0, your eyes light up, and the batter didn't miss it.
Digging in once again, Bart Wiggins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one just missed outside.
Man, he just missed the zone right there. One of the toughest pitches in the game, that backdoor cutter. As an offensive player, you give up on that pitch. As soon as it comes out of the hand, the next thing you know, it's trying to grab the corner.
Swung on and missed. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Taken high and deep to right. Valdez looking up. Gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game: if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Curtis Wiggins. As he'll take a look at a strike on the outside corner. It's 0-1. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Line drive to center field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Christian Brummett. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. A 1-1 count to the Pirates leadoff hitter. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And the 2-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want to throw it over for a strike.
Puckett is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting. Left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christopher Wiggins. He's 2 for 4 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Hit weakly back to the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. Bucks out in front, 12-1. Ready for another shot now. Jim Wolf due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
Textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting. Catcher, Alex Perez.
Striding in once again, Alex Perez. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, but that'll do little more than make a dent in this big deficit.
Well, when you're down a bunch of runs, you know the last thing they want to do is walk you. So right there, he picks on a good one to hit and plants it right over the wall.
Now batting. Right fielder,
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Standing in now, Brian Valdez. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1-for-3 game so far. Well, it took him till the 7th, but he gets his first hit of the game here, and that'll extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he didn't come out of what he was trying to do all day, Dan. Kept the front shoulder tucked, kept the ice water in his veins, and didn't try and get too big. Extends the hitting streak. Nice job.
You know, D-Row, I talked to him before the game about the streak, and he said the toughest part is he hopes to get hits early in the game to take the pressure off. He had to wait to the 7th inning in this one to come through.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. Valdez stands at first with 1 out. Popped him up. Gifford in foul ground, and that's going to land foul.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Here he comes again, 1-2. Fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the
He put up a pretty good battle at the plate right there. They finally get him on a 1-2 pitch, but you could see that he wasn't laying down without a fight. He really made the pitcher earn that strikeout.
In now, Antonio Palmero. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Looks like he swung it underwater that time for strike 2. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Brummett is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Pirates on top, 12-2. So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Tyler Wiggins. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. Here's the first pitch to him. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Count 2-2.
Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Bounce it to the left side. Nunez on the grass. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Angel Vargas will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Hard hit ball to second. Peru has it, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for Pittsburgh.
Well, there are blowouts, and then there are blowouts. And this, folks, is a blowout. As you get a look at our line score, it's not often that you see a road team come into this place and put a whooping on these guys like the one we're seeing here tonight. Rod Clement will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Clement.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. So they're unable to add to their 12-2 lead. Angel Vargas will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 30, Angel
Rod Clement will stay in the ballgame now as he comes on to play second here.
Clement. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 23, Bob Dixon.
Up next for Minnesota, Eduardo Nunez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line-out.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
The 0-1. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. So with his day over now, you get a look at the final pitching line for the Pittsburgh starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Souza.
The next twin up, Dan Souza. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. And he pumps the fastball by him at 94. It's 0-2.
2 mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
Way outside. 1-2. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
I know the score's out of hand right here, but I've never met a big league ball player that's going to give away an at-bat in any game ever. Nice piece of hitting right there, staying within yourself and grabbing you a knock.
Into the box, Rod Carew.
And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right.
Vargas is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Center fielder number 34, Kirby Puckett.
At the plate, Kirby Puckett. From the stretch. Ripped down the first base line. And that's in for a base hit. He's 2 for 4 now. Oh, but the feet of the second baseman is a wild one. And he will score now from first. And the throwing mistake there, getting the ball in, is going to wind up costing him.
He was not messing around in that at-bat. Looking for a first pitch fastball all the way, and that's exactly what he got. Nice job to rip it down the line and driving a run at the same time. He'll feel good about that one.
Into the box now, Jim Wolf. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. to third. Wiggins right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We've played 8 full. It's the Pirates 12 and the Twins 3. Up next for the Buccos, Scott Gifford. He'll try and lead things off here in inning number 9.
Gifford.
Here comes the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he misses with it, 1-1. To 1-2 now.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Valdez going back on it. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as they just continue to pour it on here. Standing in now, Edward Arnold, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Puckett patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
Wiggins.
Bart Wiggins will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fouled away. He pulls this one into right. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
Curtis Wiggins.
Owen Christian will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. The 1-0. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Puckett moves over. 2 down.
Center fielder number 27, Christian Drummond.
So stepping in, Christian Drummond. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Fred Wiggins will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Fred Wiggins.
Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now a move over to first, and the runner back easily. Nothing in one count. Here it comes. Squared that one up just a little late. Wiggins, the runner at first with two gone. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there. A ball and 2 strikes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. Here now the 2-2 is looked at and the count moves forward.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Swing, line drive. That's going to be they'll add on to their total as the run scores all the way from first.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Isaiah Moreno comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Now he'll step out at the plate and reassess things here. Brian Brummett will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away. And a neck-high fastball that time. Looking at his lifetime numbers, Brummett carries a very respectable hitting line right at .310.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with damage.
The 1-1 home. Misses off the plate. Moreno, 30 years of age. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Puckett is there. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. 5, 6, and 7 will lead things off in the bottom of the 9th. Pirates lead it 14-3. Owen Christian will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop.
Now playing shortstop, number 22.
Fred Wiggins will stay in the ball game as he takes over in center.
Number 25, Fred Wiggins.
Brian Brummett will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field. Into the box now, Alex Perez starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Tapped up the first baseline. Gifford charging this one, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, right fielder, Brian Valdez.
Coming to the plate now, Brian Valdez. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Line drive to left. Brummett is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th.
Up next for Minnesota, left fielder, Frederick Rosenberg.
So digging in now, Frederick Rosenberg. Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Hit hard toward the right side. That gets down, and the inning will continue. He threw first and hustling for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. In now, Antonio Palmero, as he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And this ball swung on and hit to center field, and this should do it. Catch is made, and the Pirates will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over.
Wow, that's 8 wins in a row, and it seems like they can't do anything wrong. When you're riding a streak like this, you eat the same food, you drive the ballpark the same way, you do everything the same because you don't want to do anything to jeopardize this streak.
14-3 is the final score in this one. Pittsburgh took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Gerald Christian earns his 5th winner of the year. Kyle Gibson was slapped with 8 earned runs as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. To find out more, head over to theshownation.com.
4 hours exactly. A reminder, fans, that additional light rail trains on the Hiawatha Line and Central Corridor are available at the Target Field station located beyond right field on 3rd Avenue.
Good Thursday morning to you, Show Nation. Let's jump right into Wednesday's baseball action. In the National League Central, Bart Wiggins had a great day, driving in 5 on 3 hits, as Pittsburgh got the win against the Twins 14-3. They're on a roll with 8 straight victories. The Reds completed a short 2-game sweep as they took down the Tigers in Detroit 1-0. Ernie Banks was a major force at the plate, driving in 4 as the Cubs took care of the Phillies 8-2. The Marlins combined to give up just 5 hits as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 7-3. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The St. Louis Cardinals knocked out 10 hits as a team as they grabbed the win against the visiting Royals 3-2. The win was their 6th in a row. The Atlanta Braves had 12 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Rockies 3-2. Rick Salinas plated 5 on the day with 2 big flies, leading the Diamondbacks past the Mets 9-7. The Dodgers only allowed 2 hits in the game as they defeated the visiting Giants 3-1. The Padres totaled 13 hits as a team as they bested the visiting Nats 5-3. Roger Clemens got his 3rd win this season as the Red Sox were victorious over the Blue Jays 3-1. The Chicago White Sox combined for 4 total home runs as they took down the Rays in St. Petersburg 9-2. The New York Yankees beat the O's in Baltimore 3-1. The Texas Rangers completed a 3-game series sweep as they beat the Tribe in Cleveland 6-2. The Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim hit 3 long balls in extra innings